All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being very patient with me. And Mindtricks, thank you so much for resubbing. I certainly appreciate that, man. We are joined once again by my brother, Halo X260. Say hello, everybody.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, everybody? We are continuing on with the Pokemon HeartGold SoulSilver race. It is anybody's game, and we are pretty much at the exact same spot. I'm at the beginning of the second run through the Pokemon League, and my brother is, I believe, sitting at Lance, about ready to kick his dragon ass.
I'm
So
gonna get wiped.
yeah, you're probably gonna get wiped a few times. So at this point, it's gonna be a grind to level up and get prepared for the final battle with Red. I'm pretty sure that's all that's left. Mindtrick's over here telling me it'd be a shame if I lost this race and try not to lose. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I will say, man, based on our first race, it was awful. Like I had the game beat, and you were barely done Surge. But I will say, you given me a hell of a run for my money in this. In fact, you were leading through over half of it. So congrats on that, man.
Well, thanks, I appreciate that. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Once you try something and fail, you change it up.
Mindtrick says, "What's next for games?"
What's next for games? After we finish with the HeartGold SoulSilver run, we're probably gonna play Ruby and Sapphire. If I'm being honest, I think that's probably what we play next.
Hell yeah!
Looking forward to it. I think this is. I think it's a good series, running through all the different Pokemon games. You know, I'm really happy to be doing it. Takes me back.
All right, man. Count of 3. Let's get rolling.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
All right. See if I remember where I am with my Pokemon. Level 60, 60, 48, 42, and then Abra's just getting a little bit of experience. And Weeping Bell's hanging out too, so level 45. All right, and we're heading in. Yeah, I think Mindtricks, we're probably gonna do Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know. Do you have any other recommendations?
Cyberpunk. I'm actually going to be buying that soon, Mindtricks. A couple of my friends bought it. They've been having me to play it, and between my World of Warcraft addiction and playing Pokemon with Chris, I don't know where I'm going to find the time to stream it, but I'm going to try to make it happen.
I've never played Cyberpunk before.
It's I think it either came out today or it's coming out tomorrow. It's I don't know much about it, but all my friends said it's like very highly anticipated. It's supposed to be like a futuristic RPG with like it's got a bunch of shit in it.
Sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, it's a lot of people have been waiting a long time for it.
Coming out tomorrow. You must be excited, man. You gonna play it tomorrow?
I probably will at some point.
No, I'm talking to Mindtricks.
Wow.
I know you're not gonna play it tomorrow. Oh, Mindtrick's been talking about it for a few days. You're at work when it comes out? That's too bad.
Work. Oh, that thing that makes it so people can live.
Yeah. Quote unquote live. Probably short stream Thursday to get it started. Yeah. You know what though? Once you get it up and running, I'm sure you're gonna have a good time with it. Isn't Keanu Reeves in it? Why is this?
I don't know who that is. I haven't heard of that.
Oh, you didn't know? What's going on, Mr. Hollywood? You better call somebody. Yeah, and Carnage. I don't know who that is. How you doing, man? You doing all right tonight? Had a good stream today, I saw. It's a big variety streamer. Oh, that's cool. Mr. Hollywood resubbing for another month. Thank you so much, man. Definitely appreciate that.
Copycat.
Copycat. You guys subbed to me on the first day at the same time. Yeah, Mind Tricks was first. FML. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
My dog always makes me feel so fucking bad, dude, when I'm playing Pokemon. Fucking just comes up and sits next to my chair and puts a paw up on my leg. Not paying attention to him.
If we sat around a Dr. Evil table, I would just introduce you as my number 2.
I'd like to introduce you to my number 2 man. We call him number 2. See if I can beat Will. Shouldn't have too much trouble beating Will. Dude, this dog requires way too much of attention.
Which one?
That's what happens with Gomez.
He loves
That's what happens when you rescue dogs from a pound.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 900 times more loyal than a dog you get as a pup.
It's because you chose him.
So you saved him from hell.
Yeah. I think you did.
Hey, buddy, can you go lay down with Molly? Can you go bug Molly? No?
Because it already knows its place. Bottom of the pack, bitch.
Gomez, you're spinning my chair. I can't focus.
Just put him up in your lap over your shoulder.
Dude, this dog's way too big for that.
No, he's not. Pick him up.
Pretty big.
Pick him up. Fucking hold him like a child. He'll just lay his head on your shoulder while you're streaming.
Lay down, buddy. If you're gonna stay in here, lay down. There you go.
Every dog is a lap dog, Mind Trick says. I agree.
Oh,
I agree. Every dog is a lap dog. And Mr. Hollywood says every dog is a cat, not every cat is a dog. That's true, but one of my cats is very much a dog.
Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver's definitely a dog.
He's an interesting cat. No, buddy, I don't have time to throw the ball. Argument.
Just throw the ball, man. Rip to
yeah.
your cat, Oliver. Aw, I'm sorry, man.
Alright, I'm gonna throw it one more time.
Yeah, my cat Oliver doesn't act like a cat at all. The only part about him that makes him act like a cat is he cleans himself like a cat and he lays around like a cat. But he definitely thinks he's people. 100%. He thinks he's people.
He has a habit of grooming you too.
Yeah, he likes to lick my brother's head.
I don't know why. I'll just be sitting there and he'll just go to town.
It's because he thinks you're stinky and he wants to clean you.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah. They give you a bath because they think that you need a bath. He would meow at the door every day at 5, waiting for you to come home. Aw, that's cute.
It's funny that you say that, Mr. Hollywood, because my girlfriend rescued a dog named Molly. She's a Doberman, and ever since I came into the picture, she's always like up in my business. She loves me.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice cat. This cat that I have, he just wouldn't hurt a fly. He caught a mouse in a place that we lived before. He picked it up by the scruff, and then he sat it down and watched it run away. And then he played chase with it. He didn't actually like try to hurt it at all.
Must be nice, man. Our cat Hoppy, dude, brings in fucking squirrels, fucking gophers.
Those are presents.
Dude, that cat is vicious, man. It's killed bats. Like, it literally had a bat next to our hot tub out in the sunroom. I was like, holy shit.
You should be honored. A bat is a very nice present.
Dude, she is way too far of an efficient killer.
You gotta go give your cat a hug. Mindtrix is the crazy cat dude of Twitch. He's got like a bunch of cats.
Cats are cool. It sucks that I'm kind of allergic to them now. I can't really be around them anymore. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, the cat that we I guess adopted at this point, he scratched my hand all up, little dickhead. He just likes to really play too rough. Is the problem.
Just take medicine while like Benadryl.
Yeah, you take allergy meds.
I'll still pet her from time to time, but if I let her lay on me, like my eyes get all itchy and it gets bad.
Yeah, you just need to take some Benadryl. And make sure that you vacuum a lot and clean up the dust with a dust wand and everything.
The cat doesn't really come around that much now that we have like 2 dogs. Like, she kind of just does her own thing.
Cats tend to do that, though. Cats are very independent creatures. They don't really need humans to do anything but open up their cat food. Because they have no thumbs. Yours plays rough too? Yeah, isn't that a pain in the ass? It's like, dude, like, you can play with me and you can bat at me, but put your murder mitts away.
Dude, Megahorn is fucking nuts, dude. Shit hits like a freight train.
Oh shit. You gotta change that. I moved my merch store, so I have to change my alert.
I don't know what that move does. It just says gravity intensifies.
Gravity intensifies? I mean, I think it just makes you heavier, which makes you slower, if I could guess. You know, if he ever had to defend himself, he'd be more than capable. Yeah, for sure.
2 more levels and my Espeon will finally get Psychic and she'll be able to hold her own again. Man, I wish Jinx was faster. Like, the way she's built statistically wise, like, she's built as a sweeper, but she's just not fast enough.
You talking about Jinx?
Yeah, like, she does a lot of damage, but it's like, she's kind of fragile, and she's not anywhere near as fast as a lot of other Pokemon. So most Pokemon like will probably get a hit in before she gets hers in.
He also knows when to stop, so it's different. Yeah, see, I wish that my cat knew how to stop. The other one only likes to play with like cat toys. That's good that it kind of knows not to attack you. So like one of my cats is a super pacifist. He doesn't like to play. He never really grew up around cats for the most part. And the new cat loves to play. He's very much a kitten, and he plays rough, and he's actually a little bit bigger than our old cat.
He's a little scrapper.
He will chase the older cat and try to get him to play rough, and the older cat will just run away and turn around and hiss at him because he doesn't want to play, and he doesn't really understand that the new cat just wants to play. He thinks that the new cat wants to murder him, which is a fair assessment because he probably does want to murder him.
My cat was so upset with me today.
Yeah.
I fucking went out and I bought fresh Atlantic cod, and I was like making beer batter to do some fish and chips, which came out phenomenal. But the cat jumped up on the counter because she smelled fish, and she was sitting there watching me like a hawk, like patting down the fillets and like putting salt on them, and the whole time she's like, "You're ruining it."
Like, you ruining it. Stop. Don't do that.
And she started like bitching hardcore when I ended up like cooking them, because at that point she knew she wasn't going to get any. She was probably hoping I would break off a piece for her. I usually do, but I didn't do that this time around.
She was not impressed with you.
She was not impressed at all. She's pissed. Usually when I get sushi, I'll give her like a little piece, so she's used to getting it when she smells it.
Yeah. Mindtrix has a little cat cam on his stream. I don't know if you've seen it.
A cat cam?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So he's got his main webcam that's pointed at him, and then he's got another secondary webcam pointed at the cat bed that sits near him, so his cat will sleep on it while he streams.
It's funny.
Yeah, I've seen streamers do that. It's cool.
He loves his cat.
Oh my god, he loves his cats. Oh, fuck this dude. What's going on, Drifter? How you today, buddy? The chat likes the cats more than you anyways. I mean, cats are cool and all, but I'm not really much of a cat person, so I don't fall in that category.
You like your cat.
I tolerate my cats. I'm not a cat person.
Dude, you love Oliver. Your fucking hopes and dreams would be shattered if he passed away.
I mean, I'd be upset, yeah.
Try to act like you don't love Oliver.
Toxic Croak. No! Damn it. I don't think Kadabra at level 23 is going to take this Toxic Croak. I don't think it's going to happen.
Dunk Tank's the craziest Pokemon she has.
Especially since Kadabra has no offensive moves at level 23.
When did you decide you were going to start using the Kadabra?
I don't remember. Am I fighting another gym leader? I am actually running through the Elite Four at the moment. have I seen all the stuff around Pokemon cards? What stuff are you referring to? Because I have Pokemon cards, and I know how popular they are, but I don't know what you're referring to. If there's something new that's going on, or some kind of pop culture like drama, I do not know anything about it. But please enlighten me. Tell me what's going on. The booster pack stuff? Go on.
And then.
And then.
That's it.
They're basically going up, way up in price.
Are you talking about the OG Pokemon cards, Mind Tricks, or are you talking about the new ones?
Yeah, are you talking about the current generation cards, or like older cards?
You must be talking about the old ones.
For like being collectibles? Yeah, you must be talking about the older packs. Yeah, I mean that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I know that the original ones were like super expensive, and every year that goes by they become that much more rare, especially since there's a lot of YouTubers out there that make a living off of just buying these old packs and opening them, and then that means that there are that many fewer for people to buy. Why not get Magic the Gathering if you can't get Pokemon? Oh no, Drifter, he's talking about the older, like, original release of Pokemon cards, not the ones that you can go like any store and buy today. He's talking about the ones that were the first ones out. Oh, no problem, man. You don't have to be sorry at all.
Even OG Magic the Gathering is worth a lot too. A lot of the older cards.
Good thing you kept yours in plastic sleeves like a nerd, dude. I'll have to dig them out on a stream sometime. I have an entire. It almost looks like a toolbox, right full of Pokemon cards, and I have a ton of foil cards that are double sleeved. So they're sleeved in a protective thin sleeve, and then they're stuffed in a hard sleeve after. I think I have a foil Charizard in there somewhere.
We were actually debating on whether or not people in the stream would want to watch us do a race of the original Game Boy game for the Pokemon trading card game. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It used to be a black little cartridge. Pretty fun game.
Yeah, it's Pokemon the trading card game for Game Boy. Game Boy Color, actually.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing a run of that.
Your Charizard is in a plastic case. Dude, Charizard's original card was OP.
Yeah, it was.
For back in the day, anyway.
Bro, he had like, 120 health. Fire spin was like 100 fucking damage.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what his fucking Pokemon power was, but I think it was like you have the opportunity to put 2 fire energies per turn on him, or something like that. I mean, yeah. I have a couple Dex Drifter, even though he's got most of the Pokemon cards now. We could definitely do like a Pokemon battle on stream with some OG shit.
You have to get yours from storage? Well, yeah.
I didn't really keep up with the Pokemon trading cards after the first editions. Like, by the time Johto came out, even though I was like in deep with the Game Boy game, I wasn't playing Pokemon cards after that for some odd reason. I basically just stopped playing with them after the first generation.
Pokemon Stadium was the shit. Should look into that. Mind Tricks, let me show you something real quick that I have. That I don't know if I was express about the last time I used it. So this This is my Pokemon Stadium, my Banjo-Kazooie, my every single game that I possibly want. N64? Yes. It is the EverDrive by Crix. I ordered it before the fall time. And basically what it does is it allows me to play any N64 game that I have a copy of. Purely for educational use, of course. No, it's not a Game Shark.
It's much better than a Game Shark.
it's just a flash cartridge, so you just load your games on it so that you can just play off of one. Put it on an SD card. Didn't you just love being back in school and listening to the teacher say Pokemon instead of Pokemon? Absolutely.
I'm gonna confiscate all them Pokemon cards till the end of class, and then you can have them back.
So, Drifter, let me tell you a story. So, when I was a little tiny Chris in elementary school, I was the biggest Pokemon nerd in the world. At least that's how I felt at the time. I had clothes, I had all the games, I had comic books, posters, strategy guides, Pokemon cards. I had these little tiny, they look like erasers. They're like little miniature figures of like Pikachu. I had like a bunch of different Pikachus. I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. But I still have all of my original Pokemon cards from way back in the day. I ended up having to buy a bunch of new Pokemon games because, unfortunately, one of my brothers stole all my Game Boy stuff, and I had to rebuy everything. You bet that I beat everybody in Pokemon duels. Not always, but I was pretty knowledgeable, about all of the stuff at the time, and my Pokemon were so high powered that, nobody else who was more casual, nobody really had a chance to do much with it. So Halo stole it. What a guy! No, his friend stole it, which was unfortunate because when he came over back in the day, this was probably 2000 and. Oh god, when was it? It was 2006, 2007 or 8. But it was, back in that time frame. They were still in high school, and his buddy came in and said, "Hey, we want to play Pokemon. Do you mind if I borrow your Game Boy for a little bit and I'll, give it back to you?" And me thinking that he was just gonna borrow it for the day at my house was sure, go ahead. But when he said he wanted to borrow it, he took it home with him, and I never saw it again. Turns out he probably sold it or pawned it. Bastard.
Yeah, that guy was an asshole.
Yeah, total prick. But we live and learn, We don't lend out our things to people anymore.
I did feel bad about this though down the road, and I ended up buying my brother a Nintendo DS when they first came out.
Norman Deathwalker, welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? You think you still have your original Game Boy games? You should look for them, man. They're pretty fun. Clearly, that's what we're playing for right now.
Dude, I don't have time to play with you.
You doing good, man? I'm doing good, too. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Playing a little Pokemon. Me and my brother Halo X260 are racing, so he's playing on his stream and I'm playing on mine. And I'm using SoulSilver. He's on HeartGold. We're about neck and neck right now. Drifter has yellow, red, and green saving up. When you say you have green, do you mean leaf green for the Game Boy Advance, or do you mean a Japanese version of Pokemon Green?
Yeah, because that shit would probably be worth money.
You don't think they fit in a DS though? It depends on what version of the DS, Mind Tricks, because the original DS had a, I think a Game Boy Advance slot, but I don't know if that meant that you couldn't play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. I think you could. I just don't remember.
No, you couldn't. You could only play Advance.
The Drifter says leaf green. So that means you're watching the best one? Absolutely, Norman. Yes, you are. You are watching the best stream right now.
It's a shame that the Nintendo DS didn't have that level of backwards compatibility, because I for one, would have loved to play Pokemon Red and Blue on my Nintendo DS. Backlit and shit.
Oh, yeah, man. The all the DS cartridges never got, like, a real console or basically a way to play it on the TV like everything else did, which is too bad because those DS games like X and Y and HeartGold, SoulSilver, like we're playing right now, the Alpha Red, Omega, sorry, it was Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire or something like that. Those, you know, all these games that were for those systems, they never had the ability to go on TV, which means that there's no real good way of streaming them without using, you know, an emulator like we're doing right now.
Speaking of that, if we do end up doing Ruby and Sapphire, are we going to do Omega, or are we going to do the original on the Game Boy Advance?
Until I find a way to really do the the 3DS cartridges, we're gonna have to do the Game Boy Advance ones.
I really like the Game Boy Advance ones.
Mind Tricks, you like the Alpha Ruby? Yeah. That, or you're just picking fun of me because I probably said it wrong. Yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. My bad, Mind Tricks.
Actually, Mind Tricks, it's funny that you say that, because I was thinking about, after we do all these streams, we do one final stream of us going through all of our different versions and doing battles.
Ruby and Sapphire duel at the end. See, it's hard to do the duel between us just because we are in separate, like, locations. And
we can make a day out of it. Like, I could bring my computer over to your house and...
Yeah, I mean, we could. It'd just be a total pain in the ass. Norman asks us, what are both of our favorite Pokemon and favorite legendaries? That's a good question.
Dude, that's a loaded question.
It's a very loaded question.
Jeez, Norman, you're pulling out a seriously loaded question.
My favorite Pokemon, even though it's not like a super great like attacker, my favorite is Squirtle, hands down. Just because I think he's adorable. What's my favorite legendary? I'm gonna have to go OG. My favorite legendary is Mew. Chris going to rare candy dupe and get all 100. Yep, I've done that before, man. I've done that before.
I would say for me, I think my favorite legendary, and again, it all depends on what series. If we're talking about all series, then my favorite is probably Ho-Oh. I would say.
What's
favorite Pokemon ever? Probably Gengar.
You like Gengar, yeah. Gengar's pretty cool. I like Gengar too. Of course, it's Ho-Ho. 'Tis the season.
Yeah. I think he's actually pronounced Ho-Oh, like H-O-O-H.
It is.
But I always used to say Ho-Ho.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know a damn person who didn't call him that.
Norman, why don't you let us know what your favorite Pokemon and legendary is?
Where are you seeing Norman's thing? I don't see that in your chat.
Norman is chatting from YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yours is Excadrill, and your favorite legendary is
my God, yeah,
Cobalion.
Excadrill's fucking awesome, dude. It's a great Pokemon.
I haven't seen either one of those.
I don't. What did he say for the legendary?
Cobalion.
Cobalion.
Cobalion. We'll look it up. We're gonna look it up. Cobalion.
Cobalion. Oh yeah, Cobalion. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I think. What was he? He was Pokemon White.
He's a fighting and steel type. That's a good combination.
Yeah, man, he fucking fucks shit up. He really does.
And then Excadrill. Oh, Excadrill looks pretty friggin' cool too. He's like a ground steel mole.
Yeah, Excadrill's fucking nuts, bro. He's a good Pokemon.
Black and White, Gen 5, yep. Do I have like a delay to YouTube? Yeah, I have a dual stream going on right now.
I ran out of close combat points.
Come on, don't kill Pidgeot. Yeah, I never, like, I have, I think I have Black and White too, but I have never really ever played them. I just got them because they were free. I got a deal on them. I might pick it up sometime though. Mindtrix is confused. And Mindtrix, what is his favorite Pokemon and favorite legendary? Well, Mindtrix, you're on the hot seat. Norman wants to know what your favorite Pokemon and legendary is. He probably went AFK.
1 minute, I'm just talking to my significant other.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll talk the specifics on that, Mindtrix. We'll talk about that later.
What were you, sorry, what were you asking me about?
Oh, I was talking to Mindtrix. Yeah, we'll chat. Sweet. Dude, I froze Toxicroak and I knocked his bitch ass out.
Bitch ass out.
I think this is the first time I've beat Toxicroak. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the most effective. Dude, I froze Swalot. Dude, this freaking Ice Fang is really good.
Yeah, it is.
I've never...
65 base power?
Yeah, it's better than my regular bite, but it does some... Just getting frozen off is a big deal.
Green Dragon, are you talking about Rayquaza? Rayquaza's pretty beast.
For Pokemon.
Rayquaza.
All right, so Norman, Mindtrix is responding to your question. His favorite Pokemon, it's Lugia. For Legendary or the Green Dragon one? Mindtrix, you'll have to be more specific with what you mean by the Green Dragon one.
I think he's talking about Rayquaza.
Do you mean Rayquaza?
And Ruby and Sapphire.
From Ruby and Sapphire?
Oh god, you scared the fucking shit out of me. My girlfriend's like a ninja, and I'm in the darkness, and she just appears next to me.
It's good. She keeps you on your toes. Normal one, probably Scyther. No, I think you spelled Scyther right. Scyther. Pretty sure that's how that looks. Yeah, Scyther looks really cool. I like Scyther. I haven't had a Scyther on my Pokemon party in a long, long time. What is this? This is a Swalot. It's just a standard poison type. All right, we're gonna restore. Whatever it is. We're gonna try Hydro Cannon, see if we can't blast this guy out of existence. I only got half done on that.
Man, I need to put a bell on her.
Your cousin used to play a lot of Pokemon, but he has a weird favorite Pokemon. It's Budew. Or Boodoo, or whatever it is.
Badoo.
Badoo.
That's his favorite Pokemon?
What makes it his favorite Pokemon? Has he ever said?
I mean, that's refreshing. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Badoo's grass type. He's a tiny little grass type. I kind of wish I'd kept Brick Break on Heracross. These are the mistakes that get made.
Mindtrix says, honestly, I always like the 3 original main in their final form. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. Yeah, those... I like those ones. I'm a sucker for the original 151.
Yeah, me too. Although I would say that Diamond and Pearl with Chimchar, Tortwig, and I know it's the final one, Emporion. I can't remember what the fucking water type was, but they're pretty cool. I like them.
I like the evolutions too, especially like the newer ones. I thought those were always really cool.
Yeah, man, Leafeon's OP as shit. He's pretty much the strongest ice type that there is.
Especially since the TV and movies. Yeah, man, the Pokemon TV show was one of my favorite cartoons of all time back in the day. I watched that as often as I could. Now, I didn't have the WB because we didn't have it on our cable channels. But I watched it on, I think it was on 4Kids or something like that. It was like think it was on like the Fox Kids channel. It was like before the Fox Kids came on. It's like one of those shared things. But yeah, I watched pretty much the reruns.
Some of those fucking early episodes, man, were fucking ridiculous. There's the one where it's like the Safari Zone episode that was supposed to showcase Dratini. That was a good one too. Unfortunately, they had to cut it because for whatever reason, the dude kept whipping out a pistol in front of Ash, like pointing it at him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Any references to like sex or violence like that get yanked from the American.
Got shut down real fucking quick.
Yeah. Mindtrick says he likes Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. Dude, I loved those shows. I was a really big sucker for like early anime that for kids did for localization.
I was really big on Yu-Gi-Oh too, but that show pissed me off so much because half the time it didn't follow the rules at all. People were just like, I'm gonna summon Dark Magician without anything to sacrifice first, or it's like, I'm gonna fucking use this spell that is gonna do this other thing that it wouldn't even normally do in a fucking card game.
That's the reason he likes Badu. Why is that? I missed it. Yeah, I definitely can agree, Caleb, that the Yu-Gi-Oh show, they never followed the rules of the card game. They just hot shot did whatever they wanted.
Remember, like, there was one episode where like Yugi was battling Kaiba. He throws out his fucking blue eyes. Like, Yugi has nothing in his deck at this point that would fucking deal with it. And he fucking uses like Karibo and a multiplication spell card. And he's like, it'll fucking multiply endlessly, so you'll never win. It's like, what? That's not how that works.
It's like, hey, quit making up rules.
Yeah.
Norman says he likes Badu because it's a grass poison type and it changes into Roserade. You know what? Roserade is a powerhouse Pokemon.
And there's like another one too where it's like he was battling Pegasus and he used the Swords of Revealing Light that somehow kept a castle in midair. And then when his fucking Swords of Revealing Light vanished, it fell down on the book and blew up all the spell cards. It's like, in what fucking battle would that ever remotely happen?
Right? And it's like, I thought that these were just projections. They weren't like actual living beings. Yeah, but no, they certainly went fast and loose with their cartoon series.
I actually liked, it's gonna sound weird, but I actually liked, I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It was like a couple seasons after the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And they had, oh my god, what was it? They had like different colored jackets for like whatever college dorm they were in, and like if you were part of the blue dorm, you were kick ass. Part of the red dorm, you were like a fucking noob. The main character was in the red dorm, but he fucking beat the hell out of anybody that he fucking went up against.
I only really saw like most of the earlier part of the first series. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. It was kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of came out during the time that I was moving a little bit away from the more kid-oriented shows and into the more like Adult Swim cartoons, where they were a little bit more for, you know, more adult
like
audiences.
Dad, Family Guy and shit, yeah.
Yeah, and not just that, but you know, like Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z, and you know, anime that was a little bit more, you know, violent, dark and violent.
I watched a lot of Digimon. I really liked the original Digimon. I even liked the series that came after that with Vemon and Davis and stuff with the Digi-Egg armor Digivolve. That shit was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I even watched the third one a lot, which was like Guillemon and Renamon, and it was like they were using Digimon cards to buff up their fucking people. Like, I thought that was also really good. After that, though, like, I never watched the later ones that came after.
Yeah.
Naruto's really fucking good if you stick with it. You gotta stick with the whole fucking thing, but Naruto's fucking awesome.
Bleach and Naruto, yeah.
I always liked Gaara. He was my favorite Naruto character just because his fucking sand in the tube on his back would like protect him automatically. He wouldn't even have to think about it.
Norman says he watched Pokemon and Bakugan. Didn't you watch Bakugan a little bit?
Bakugan came out basically when I started moving away from cartoons at that point. The kid cartoons.
Yeah.
Bakugan was really late in the series.
Isn't Bakugan, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that like oh no, I'm thinking of Beyblade. Never mind.
Yeah, Bakugan came after Beyblade.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. I just never really saw what it really was. All I knew is people were like rolling these little balls that would transform into monsters.
Yeah.
Which I like the idea of it. I thought it was really cool to look at, but it was just beyond my time. Beyblade was pretty cool when it came out, though, man. I remember everybody at school was buying them. We were like trading pieces.
Oh yeah, because you could take your little Beyblade and like combine all the different kinds of pieces and make your own thing.
Yeah, it's like I might use something for a bottom that spins like fast and long, and then the other one I might use like a defensive top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I never got into it, but I watched you play with them, and I thought it was cool for like 5 minutes to like see them battle, but then I'm like all right, I'm over this.
It was a fad that didn't last long. Like I strictly remember it got huge for all of about 3 weeks, and then people like quit playing with them.
My trick says
Beyblade was a straight fad.
My trick says that he remembers them doing some actual damage.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those things were like kinda heavy for what they were, and if you fucking launched that from that little plastic gun in midair, you could zoom that shit halfway across the country.
Can't confirm. I remember you shooting one at me at full speed and hit me like right in the fucking side of the face. Oh, that hurt so bad.
Dude, that fucking left some marks on you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it busted me open a little bit.
Yeah, the teachers put a stop to those really fucking quick.
They didn't. They
look
didn't
like
last.
fucking guns with fucking metal objects. We're banning these from school.
Yeah, if it wasn't the fact that people were shooting them at each other, they probably would have let them go. With Beyblade then having a fight over losing a piece in school, yeah, I didn't play Beyblade at the time when that was going on, but I remember hearing, because obviously you hear about it, hearing all the teachers taking all these kids' Beyblade. It took me back because during the time that I was in elementary and middle school, the school that I went to like had an all-out ban on Pokemon, mostly just because the adults heard kids say the words, "I'm gonna kill your Pokemon." They didn't understand it. They just said, "Well, this is violent. You can't have this in school." So
we could be talking like straight up use Blastoise to use a Hydro Pump and blew his gay ass little Weedle out of it. It's like, no, you can't be saying shit like that.
It's like, kids, you can't say that in school.
You can't say that, period. That's not good.
Yeah, our school was very I guess you could say conservative with what they would allow their kids to play with or how they would act on the school, on school property.
Swearing was a big thing. Our school was huge on swearing, like, or saying slurs of any kind. Like they took that shit seriously. They didn't want you saying, derogatory terms against, racism or, any of that.
Yeah, no, you couldn't do anything like that. And I mean, you shouldn't. They're good on them for teaching that early, but it was. Oh, that was Will. Do you remember Trying to think. There was a time where
Right
I don't think you were there for it. In my class, we had a student that basically would push that boundary as far as he could and then get so upset when it snapped back on him. Like, he would say some pretty messed up shit in front of a teacher and see how far he could push the teacher every single day. Like, it got to the point where the teachers were starting to tolerate it more and more and more because they just got so used to it. And then after a while, they started, like, cracking down on it. It was fun to watch. Your third Reich overlords didn't let you have Pokemon. No, man, they literally took all the Pokemon toys that I brought to school with me when I was in 6th grade.
It was just really distracting because even if we didn't have toys, like, teacher would be trying to teach us shit on the chalkboard, and I'd be over there like, dude, so I totally found this Electabuzz at the power plant last night. Fucking caught 3 of them. It's like, they'd be like, hey, shut up. Pay attention.
I remember... I don't know if you remember. I had this big-ass yellow coat that was like a mile too big for me. And I had put my Game Boy in my pocket. It was a Game Boy Color, and I had Pokemon Yellow at the time. And I would tuck my head inside my jacket, and almost like a turtle. And I would sit in the school bus and just play Pokemon in my friggin' jacket on the way to school and back. And throughout the day, I would have it, on me. So yeah, I played Pokemon literally every chance I could when I was a little kid.
It was just so good, man.
I mean, it's still good. I don't know that it's as good as it was back then, but it was still a lot of fun.
Because back then there was nothing like it previously. It just really, like, exploded in popularity to, like, a level that can never be described. No formula could ever, like, fucking provide the fucking straight up ridiculousness of how that overtook the nation. Not only the nation, but the world.
Norman
over
says
in Japan, it was like twice as fucking popular.
Norman says, in my school, my Pokemon cards got stolen. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks.
Dude, that blows, bro. Yeah, you couldn't be coming to school with a Charizard that you just found, like, waving it around. People would definitely mug you in the fucking alley and steal that shit.
You took a bow to your school? What kind of bow? Like a ribbon? For archery, you do that as a sport. Dude, that's super cool. I always wanted to get into archery, but we lived in such a remote, small town. We didn't have all these miscellaneous sports like that. We were so small. We didn't even have a football team in my school.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough of us.
No, there wasn't. My graduating class had 9 kids, and my school had about 100 at the time. I just blew Mindtrix's mind with that.
Yeah, man, I only had 12 kids in my graduating class.
Yeah, so I come from a place when you drive through the town, you start hearing banjos.
Okay, it wasn't that ridiculous.
Did they teach you by candlelight too? Almost. Norman says in my class right now I am with 4. So there's 5 kids in your class right now, Norman?
That is fucking tiny, bro. That's half the size of our school.
Dude, that's small.
That's real small. No, no, Heracross died to the curse. Oh, no, he's holding on. What's the point in even having a school if you're gonna have a fucking class with 4 kids? Like, that just doesn't compute. Like, that's not even worth paying the teachers to teach 4 fucking kids.
Oh, 4 in total with you. Oh, wow. What kind of school is it? Is it like a private school, or is it a public school? What kind of school is it? Homeschool? That's funny, Mind Tricks.
That would,
no, that's Mind Tricks being funny.
I was gonna say that would explain everything then.
Public school? Man, that must be a tiny little school. You must be in a really tiny town then. You study body car, and that's with 4 in total. Talking about like auto body. Oh, so you must be talking like are you in college? Must be like a trade school. Your Mind Trick says his high school class was like 800 or more. Yeah, it's good. It sounds like a technical school. That makes a little bit more sense to me. Yeah, I went to a technical school for a bit. Very small. There was only like 3 or 4 people in mine as well. Total high school is a few thousand. Well, yeah, if your graduating class was 800, it would have to be.
Oh my god, Jinx survived with 2 health. Never seen anything like that. That's insane.
Dude, they gave Ampharos a super high attack, but he doesn't have any regular attack moves.
Thunder Punch.
I don't have Thunder Punch, I get rid of it.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have done that then.
Well, I didn't know that I was gonna need it.
Well, you know now, don't you?
Still last year, then done with work. Mind Trick says it would be a shame if you couldn't do something in game.
Dude, his fucking Charizard knows Dragon Claw.
Good thing you got rid of it. Yeah. I gotta beat Koga here. Yeah, sorry, Mind Tricks. We got rid of the ban and in-game action. It will make a return, but I gotta come up with some really cool versions of that make more sense. Man, he put me to sleep. What a jerk. Dude, Yawn sucks so bad.
Holy fucking shit, dude. Lance's Dragonite knows Draco Meteor, just so you're aware.
Oof, that was a critical hit. Sucks. Especially for Cyberpunk you're revamping. That's cool, man. It's always good to refresh every once in a while. This is not going to work out for me very well. Come on, Vulpix. Don't die. He died.
I'm actually hitting Lance like a lot harder than I thought I was going to. I'm actually putting up some sort of a fight right now.
Cyberpunk's coming out on your birthday. Well, happy early birthday, man. I hope you have a good birthday. Are you gonna get Cyberpunk for your birthday, you think?
Sounds like a good birthday to me, man, Cyberpunk.
Dude, this Swalot needs to get punched in the face.
Oh my god, dude, he's got a Garchomp? Dude, holy piss. I'm gonna let you know right now, bro, Lance's team's beastly. Fucking Garchomp, there's no way I'm gonna outspeed that. No, that's GG.
Well, that's cool. I hope you get it. If Norman, if you like Cyberpunk and you want to watch people stream it, head on over to Twitch and give Mind Tricks a follow. He's gonna be streaming that. There, I sent a link for you. He would appreciate it, I'm sure. You wanted to switch to play Sword and Shield, but you don't know. I'll tell you that having a Nintendo Switch is awesome.
Yeah, having a Switch is great.
I like to play Mario Maker on my Switch, but I play other games too. Yeah, Norman, if you want to follow me on Twitch as well, it's up to you. You don't have to, but if you do want to, I'll give you my link as well. Just help if I send it to the right one. Man, Swalot is giving me a run for my money.
Are we gonna take a break after this battle?
Yeah, once I finish this battle, I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
Are we gonna try to play again after that, or probably not until tomorrow or the day after?
I mean, I don't mind picking it back up where we left off afterwards. The problem here is I don't think that my Feraligatr is going to beat the Swalot. What I need is him to be frozen or flinch. But he keeps putting me to sleep. And then of course he's got leftovers, so he heals. Come on, flinch. No, don't hit me with a sludge bomb. There we go. Norman, welcome to Twitch, now known as Killer. Ice Fang should still take out Venomoth. Nope. He's gonna take me out with Psychic. What a freaking dink. I probably should have used a... Do you also need to follow my younger brother? You can if you want to. He's Halo X260. I'll hook you up.
I got so many fucking potions and shit now, dude. It's absurd.
I don't know if you're very familiar with Twitch, but right underneath the video, there's a little heart icon. If you click on that, that'll follow the channel. So that way you'll get notifications and almost like a bookmark for our channels for when we go live. You can easily see that.
Thanks for the follow, Killer. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate that.
Alright, man. Well, I just saved, bought a bunch of shit from the mart. Yeah, I think dinner's almost ready for me too, so I'll come back and check back with you when I'm done eating too, and we'll see where we are with it.
All right.
I'd like to get maybe a couple more hours, or at least an hour or two in.
Yeah, it'd be fun to pick it back up. We're kind of in a grind right now, getting through this part of the game, just leveling up and getting through the Elite Four to get to Red. So we'll be at it for a bit. Thank you again, everybody, for following. For Mr. Hollywoo and Mind Tricks for the resubs. Appreciate that very much. We are doing a giveaway. If we can hit 10 subs this month, we're going to give away a $20 valued gift card of your choosing to one of the different options that I'm going to select. So make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you're following if you want to take part in that and help us get to that sub goal. It'd be great. That way we can give away some free stuff. Hope you guys have a great day. We will be back with you guys in a little bit. Mind Tricks asks if I'm giving away my soul. Not this time.
I guess. Take it easy. We'll see if we can get back and do some more of this tonight.
Yes, definitely check back with us. We'll be back on.